Moving forward, our next class is Barber. You can get it for free, which is pretty nice. Since this class is a support for weapon enhancements, Arcana's Concerto or All Blast would be ideal. However, if for some reason you are using this class to solo, then go with whatever suits you best. For your helm, you can either go Vim or Anima. Vim grants higher haste, while Anima grants higher crit chance. For your class, go Luck. For your cape, either go Lament, Vainglory, or Penitence. If you do not have Forge enhancements, then go full Luck. Here is what I am using for this video. Barber has 2 rank 4 passives. The first one is an endurance increase by 15%. The second one reduces the damage you take by 15%. There is also a rank 10 passive, which increases your dodge by 10%. Now, all of the skills, except for your auto attack, are magical for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. Also, your rank 10 passive isn't really helpful, as your mana regeneration model is the same as Warrior, meaning you need to be hit to gain mana back. Your auto attack is on a 1.5 second cooldown and deals 80% weapon damage. Your second skill is called Snip Snip. You deal damage to one target and apply bleeding and bleed effects to your enemy. These are 2 different damage over time effects with differing damage. Both of these effects stack up to 4 and last 6 seconds each. Your third skill is called Good Looks. You apply Looking Sharp onto you and then 2 other allies. This increases the crit chance by 5% and stacks up to 5 times to a total of 25%. It also applies Encourage to you and 2 allies as well, which increases your haste by 10%. Does not stack. Your fourth skill is called Barbicide Spillage. You apply Blinded and Sticky to the target. If your opponent is already blinded and sticky, then they also become slowed. Each effect lasts 10 seconds and don't refresh. Your fifth skill is called Always Open. This skill basically deals high damage and has an extra 40% chance to critical strike. If you are already max level and you stack your third skill fully, then this skill should crit 100% of the time. However, if you are a low level, I would generally only use this skill if you have high enough mana, as it costs a lot to use and is on a low cooldown. Don't farm with this class. I also recommend you do not use this class to solo. There is no sustain from this class, unless you use external enhancements, such as Dauntless or Health Vamp to heal yourself. The damage output is really low, and will take you a long time to kill high health enemies. Also, if you do not have certain enhancements unlocked, your mana will be depleted regularly if you spam and use your fifth skill frequently, which is your main damaging ability. However, if for some reason you do want to use this class to solo, then pre-stack your third, then fourth, second, then fifth. Don't use your fifth if you are running into mana problems. Even with Lacerate, Vim, and the fourth ability used, you will still get hit as it is not high enough evasion for the enemy to not hit you. So don't even bother trying to solo one-shot bosses with this thing. This class is decent at supporting. It can increase you and 2 other allies' crit chance by 25% and haste by 10%. It can also reduce the target's haste, hit chance, and dodge by a respectable amount. The only drawback is that the buff from your third skill only targets 2 people, and there are no sources of healing coming from this class, making it not optimal for mid to late game boss fights. I would also recommend you skip using your fifth skill as it consumes a lot of mana, and you need mana for your other skills. Overall, Barber is a class to use in the early game for supporting. If you have 1 or 2 friends that you are partying with and completing the 13 Lords of Chaos saga, then this may be something to try, especially considering it's free. However, classes like Healer and Oracle are free to get and provide more value with their damage, buffs, and healing. So, only try Barber if you really want to. However, if you're an endgame player, this class is most likely sitting in your bank. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.